What's up? Welcome back to the channel. This is a request I've been getting forever. I did One Direction a couple months ago and had a good following. Obviously, they're a huge band, but it turns out each one of them individually has their own music. So we're going to start from, I guess, the most famous one. That's Harry Styles. It's also the most requested song I get from all the members of One Direction. And this song is called She. It's a 6-minute pop song, so we're going to see what happens. I'm guessing it's slower. Usually slower songs are longer, but who knows? Let's find out. I also know there's some guitar in this one. So I got my trusty Martin acoustic guitar here to see what we can pick out. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Thanks for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and checking out the Patreon. Onward, here we go. Harry Styles, She. Yep, nice slow 6/8. Ooh, little major 7 chord there. These are nice 7 chords.
9 in the morning, the man drops his kids off at school.
Okay, quick pause. Anyone else getting Pink Floyd vibes? This is wild. We're going to get the chord progression here in a second because I love it, but let's let the song go a little bit longer. Verse 1.
The man drops his kids off at school, and he's thinking of you.
I love that chord.
Like all of us do. Sends his assistant for coffee in the afternoon, around 1:32. Like he knows what to do.
So I was just about to say the chord progression doesn't change. However, oops. And we're back. I was just about to say the chord progression doesn't change. However, it kind of does there. It goes a little shorter. So let's dissect that real quick. Okay, E minor, good. That's a guitar key, so we're going to be able to learn this no problem. All right, let's learn the chord progression real quick. We're going to start from the top because there's less to get in the way. But I love a song where the intro, verse, and chorus all have the same chord progression. Okay, so and then so we're doing a 1 chord, E minor, to what I believe is the 5 chord as a minor, B minor, and then to the flat 6 chord or the 6 chord, whatever you want to call it, the major 7 there. It's a C major 7, which is when I pictured in my head. I pictured this C major 7 chord. And then we go back to A, we go down to A minor 7, and then up to a B dominant 7. And since we're in E minor, our 5 chord can be altered. Now in jazz, I like Barry Harris' style where he just calls it altered. A lot of people will call this, what is that, a raised 5? Or a, yeah, raised 5, flat 9. You can hear how it beautifully goes to, right? But I don't know if they have the flat 9 in there, but they definitely have the raised 5. But I'll just call it a B7 altered of any fashion. That way, if it's not a raised 5, I'm not necessarily wrong because I'm just saying it's a B altered. Kind of goes to that voicing. Okay, so that's our chord progression, and it's beautiful, and I love it. And now let's get back to where we were. We were at the first or the second verse.
I don't know who she
I don't know who she is. It's so subtle and soft. However, it's also like belty and awesome. It's a perfect, I guess, mixed voice. It's not, but it's also not yelling, right? It's like somewhere in between. Let's keep it going. comes verse 2. And you put the B7
Takes a
back to 1.
boat out, imagines just sailing away, not telling his mates, he wouldn't know what to say.
Yes, back to the chorus.
She lives in daydreams with me. She's the first one that I see, and I don't know why. I don't know who she is. She's the first one that I see. She lives in daydreams with me, and I don't know why. I don't know where she is. Lives for a memory, a woman who's just in his head.
Lots of stuff
She sleeps in his
panning in
bed.
my headphones. Let's pause real quick. There's like obviously the soft vocals going on, but the bass will drop out, and I hear some weird like keyboard effect. It reminds me of like "Fly Like an Eagle," Steve Miller. All those crazy sounds. This is more subtle than that though. Also, the chorus, that last chorus, I felt like I heard a G chord in it. I felt like there's some more chords moving around, but the bass, the skeleton of the chord progression stays the same. Let's back up to this third verse or whatever it is and keep going.
And she sleeps in his bed
Also that is cool.
while he plays pretend. So pretend. She's the first one that I see. She lives in
Oh, that fuzz on the guitar.
with me, and I don't know why. I don't know where she is.
Yeah. Fuzzy solo. Sounds like the solo's gonna go for a while. There's a screeching high one, but here's the beauty of the electric guitar. Because here's all that's being played right now. Real basic playing, however, the beauty and the artistry comes from the note choice, right? All the notes are played over the right chord in the right spot, and they're beautiful, but there's no like Stevie Ray Vaughan, right? But it's just those notes. But it's not just playing up and down a scale like that. It's that's kind of the motif of the song, because that had that over the verses, right? I'm using my thumb here to kind of get a more plucky sound. Kind of sounds like when violinists do that, pluck, 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 right? But anyway, the guitar solos, maybe even like an octave where you play this note and this note at the same time, and you mute the string in the middle. Right, they might be doing some of that, but the beauty of the electric guitar is you press your fuzz pedal, your Jimi Hendrix pedal, and all of a sudden you have this dirty, nasty solo. So let's keep listening to this and see if I can pick out any cool note choices. But know that the tone is caked in reverb, which is that cavernous sound. It sounds like it's in a cave far away, or a cathedral, or a church, or something like that. And then obviously there's distortion in the form of fuzz, they call it. Let's keep it going. Also bending. Sick fuzz. Oh, it's like an octave fuzz, because you can almost hear when he's playing it like that. I'm gonna have to fix this screen one more time. I've got to fix my camera. Got a little behind the scenes problems, but we're going to ignore it and keep moving on. Sounds like a keyboard. Plucky, picky. Ooh. This is a 6/8 beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6/8 notes before it repeats. 4, 5, 6. Very common in slow blues. Also that. I've talked about that lick before. It's taking a major second and bending the low one up to meet the high one. So they're the same note. I love this outro too. It's just vibing out. Beautiful. Okay, I did not expect that. I guess that's why you guys wanted me to check that out. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I want to check out way more of this. Maybe I'll check this one out live, because does he play the guitar? Is that him playing? It didn't sound too crazy to not be him, right? But it sounded way better than what I would expect a pop singer to be able to do on guitar. So I don't know. This could be either or. What I liked the most was the 6/8 feel, the bluesy chord progression with, I guess technically they're jazz chords, if you want to call them that. They're just, oh my Lord. And we're back. They were just basic 7 chords, minor 7s, major 7s, but then there was a B dominant altered chord, which is awesome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to support the channel. I appreciate it a lot. Maybe I can get a new camera with all the ad revenue and Patreon subscriptions that I get. Until next time, I appreciate all the love. Type below what you thought of this one, what you want to see next, whether it's Harry Styles or any of the other guys whose names escape. Louis Tomlinson, is that a name? The rest of the names escape me at the moment. I did learn them months ago at one point, but I would love to check out more of them. Who should I do next? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much. See you next time. Peace.